Hi, my name is Allison Morgan. I'm the founder and CEO of Sensational Kids. We help schools implement mindful practices to help teachers and students develop a lifelong toolbox of self regulation, focus, and stress management skills. Yes, mindful practices actually have been found to help in all of these areas, and they've never been more needed than they are now. So, first, what is mindfulness? I'm asked that all the time. Mindfulness is the practice of paying attention to your present moment experience. And in the present moment, there are internal experiences happening and external experiences. So, the internal experiences can be I have this thought in my head that I can't get rid of. I just keep hearing it over and over again. Or it could be an emotion like anger or frustration that you just can't shake loose. Or it could be a sensation in your body, like a pain in your knee or a pain in your back or a pain in your heart. And there's external experiences happening as well. The teacher could be talking and giving a lesson. There may be a noise outside the window of the classroom or some paper crumbling next to you as a student. So mindfulness practices is building an awareness of these in the moment experiences, but we do it in a very special way. We bring compassion, kindness, and non-judgment to these experiences so that we can accept what is and we can choose what it is that we want and where it is that we want to go. So why mindfulness now and why in schools? Well, I've been in schools for over 2 decades, and there's been a huge change in our student body. Students today are much more impulsive, inattentive, behaviorally reactive, and emotionally dysregulated. This usually shows up as behavior. And when there's a lot of behaviors in a classroom, teachers usually end up becoming overwhelmed, anxious, and stressed. All of this leads to a very poor learning environment internally within the student and externally within the classroom. We also know that statistically there is a tremendous rise in mental health disorders. Right now, the National Institute of Mental Health has shown that 1 in 5 of our youth have or will have a mental health disorder by the time that they're an adult. So it starts when they're in your classrooms. So what you're seeing, it's not a phenomenon, it's an epidemic. And the time has come that we can't just be reactive. So when a student is misbehaving, then we intervene. We actually need to take a course of prevention and give kids the tools so that they can manage their lives now. So all of these things that we're seeing in terms of the mental health and the behavior and the inattention and impulsivity, really what this is an imbalance of the nervous system. And what mindfulness practices do is they give us a tool to help balance, reset, and rewire the nervous system. The way that it works in a classroom is we teach very, very short scripted practices that are led by the teacher. They only take about 30 seconds to 2 minutes. Very, very short. And each time that the classroom is practicing these tools, they're literally resetting their nervous system to calm down that reactive primitive part of the brain and turn on the learning or prefrontal cortex and executive function skills within the brain. We found that the more these tools are practiced, and we recommend at least 3 times a day, the easier it is for our students to use breath, movement, and mindfulness to get to a calm, focused, and regulated state. So these are not just practices that help your students survive and thrive in the classroom. These are lifelong tools that we're giving them that they're going to carry with them through their life. So if you're curious about how mindfulness can work in your school, please reach out. You can send us a connection invitation through LinkedIn. You can look on our website and see some of the materials and free resources that we have there for you and your students and your teachers. But we'd love to answer any of your questions and help you have a much more mindful climate and culture within your school. Thanks for watching, and please reach out.